Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What's the inflation rate today, Mr. Secretary, do you know, for the nation?
Senator, I believe it's approximately 4.6% or so.
For the country?
Overall.
Okay. Is the Navy budget equal to inflation?
No, sir, it's not.
Okay. What's the Navy budget's? How far below inflation is it?
I believe it's about 2% below inflation, sir.
Okay. How many ships do we have in the Navy?
And when I mentioned the 4.6, that's the predictors that were used.
Okay. All right. What's the actual inflation rate?
It's somewhere in the 6% range, sir.
Okay. So the predictor was wrong.
Predictors are often wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Have you accounted for that?
Have we accounted for?
Yeah.
Well, we're very thankful for the additional $9 billion that Congress provided the Department of Defense.
My point is that you're a couple of points below inflation. I think that's my point. So how many ships in the Navy?
296, sir, as of today.
Okay. How many ships in the Chinese Navy?
It's upward of 300.
Like 340?
Yes, sir.
Okay. By 2028, how many ships will we have?
By 2028, we will have approximately 291 ships or so.
That's less than 296, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many will the Chinese have?
I can't predict exactly what the Chinese will have, but estimates are upward of 440 or so.
Yeah, okay.
I will add that our ships are extremely...
Well, sir, part of it gets that what can the shipbuilding industry actually produce? And so if...
Do we have a shipbuilding industry problem or do we have a budget problem?
We have a shipbuilding industry problem currently, Senator.
Okay, well, let me just go back to the budget. He just said you need 5% above inflation, am I quoting you right?
Sure,
to get to that 373 number. You just said that the Navy's budget is 2% below inflation. And when you look out over time, in year 10, do you know what percentage of GDP we will be spending on defense?
I cannot predict that in 10 years.
Well, I can. I can tell you right now, it's 2.5%. How many times has this nation spent less than 3% on GDP for defense in the modern era? I know, I'll just tell you,
Probably
4 times.
4 times. 1940,
1999, 2000, and 2001. This budget is going to get us to 2.5. In FY28, it goes to 2.9. So your budget is taking GDP spent on the Navy and the military to historic lows. The budget you're supporting is below inflation, and you're telling us to get to where we want to go, we've got to be above inflation by 5%. If this is a good budget, I would hate to see a bad budget. Thank you.